Hey everyone! So I definitely, after graduating, realized that balancing all of your work with every project you have or everything you do in your personal life is definitely a slippery slope. And I definitely had and have my personal fair share of struggles when it comes to how I should plan and organize each day and not over organize. Like, I want to keep it very minimal and easy to keep up with so that I continue to do it and start living a more sustainable life. So I'm going to show you exactly how I plan my weeks. It's a very simple two-step process. The first one, I theme my weeks based on my priority, and I do it before the week. So I would theme everything and time block everything Sunday for the upcoming week. And yeah, my second step is time blocking my week out. I've been experimenting with this in 2021 and it has been absolutely amazing, game-changing. Before, I used to only have to-do lists for each day that I would try to work on the night before, but I think theming your weeks is a lot more sustainable, chill, and you have a very good idea about what's coming up in the future. This entire process of my 2 steps does not take me more than an hour every Sunday, and it even includes like a weekly assessment of what worked and what didn't work so that each week gets more and more productive as it goes on. So let's get straight into my process and I will show you how I do everything. Just some quick background when it comes to how I actually reflect on everything to prioritize how to theme my week. So I am definitely big on reflecting year-wise, but I also think about larger priorities and just want to remember the goals that I have, because 5 years from now, I want to be in a better place and have a more relaxed life doing the things that I love doing. So knowing that, I like to just do these exercises and look back at my exercises, but something that really helps me with theming my weeks is figuring out like just a massive dump of all of my priorities. And this is one of the most helpful things for me because I realize what my priorities are and figure out which priorities I want to use to theme the different weeks of this month. Each week has a general theme, whether it's GMAT grind or just creative writing. And of course, there are going to be a lot of different things that go on throughout the week, but I keep this main theme in mind while I go into time blocking. So here's a quick overview of what my month of February 2021 looks like. I have a general yearly goal and a word of the month, and it doesn't mean too much, so I don't overthink the word of the month. It's just nice to see it because I feel like I'm always overwhelmed. So seeing the word breathe just is a quick reminder of the meditation that I put on my calendar. And when I go through theming, I like to create a general weekly goal, something that is a theme but also quantifiable. And something that's really important is a weekly assessment of what worked and what didn't work. So every time I go on to time block my next week, I look back at the week that just happened and write out what worked and what didn't work so that I can write down my realizations and not make those same mistakes when it comes to planning again, because the worst feeling is planning too much and not getting to it. So I've learned over the time of doing this to plan generally and prioritize according to how you feel about things happening in your life. Now let's move on to time blocking. This is going to be very general and I just want to show you guys a bit of what it looks like and just give you tips. And yeah, today is a pretty free day because it's the holiday. So now you guys know when I'm filming this. And I have a general structure that I try to follow. The first is having events that happen every single day. So just scheduling all the recurring events first, and that does depend on the theme as well. So I have meditation every day and I try to move things around. Like I definitely flip-flop and move things around on the day itself, but I like having it on the calendar so I know that this is something I'm going to do today. So later today, I know I have a couple of errands to run. I don't add everything into time blocking. This is generally a themed exercise where I know I have certain things I need to work on during the day and block time out, but I have other things I do as well. And I know today I wanted to film one video and I wanted to go to the trail, work on one of my projects, and potentially edit later at night. And very similarly, I try to add in an hour of personal reflection or personal work that I want to do before my actual work starts. And I try to schedule things I want to work on in my own personal life after work. So I have working on a blog that I want to create, working on the GMAT, and then here editing, scheduling a YouTube video, working on my project here and here, going back to GMAT verbal. And I do try to schedule time out for just creative spaces and movies. As you can see over here, I have Skillshare and Creativities. I feel like they just help me understand myself better, and I also schedule in some time with movies, and I'm going to a state park with my friends on Saturday, so I schedule things like that in. But as you can see, it's nothing concrete. It's just a very general thing that I like to do every week so I know what's gonna come up later. And that's pretty much it for time blocking. So that's pretty much it for how I plan my weeks. I hope you had fun in this plan with me video, and I hope this can help you also organize your week in a sustainable way. Thank you so much. And if you found any value in this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe down below to keep up with all of my content, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.